Gusuyo Hajimiti Wu Ganabira Wane Jack Musick Di Ichoibin. So hello everyone, my name is Jack Musick and you are watching A Year in Okinawa, and this is part 0. So with this series I want to document some of the things that I experience for the year that I'm studying at the University of the Ryukyus, Ryukyu Daigaku, here in Nishihara, Okinawa. And I've already filmed parts 1, 2, and 3. Earlier today I filmed part 3 when, just by chance, I was lucky enough that there was a ASA performance on campus during the lunch break. And I was just planning on studying in the classroom, and I heard ASA drumming in the distance and went to investigate and was lucky enough to see that. And then I assume one of the jazz bands on campus performed right after them, and that was pretty awesome as well. They could all play really well. And there was one part where the keyboardist, who was just great, one of the drummers had to leave, and the keyboardist left the keyboard, went and took over on the drums, and somebody else came in and hopped on the keyboard. So you will get to see that if you watch part 3 a little bit later. So part 0 this is. So just a little bit of an explanation about who I am. A lot of you know me from Hilo, Hawaii, where I've lived for the last 3 years. Before that, I lived in Kansas most of my life. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and so my website is bigislandkobudo.com. That's Big Island Kobudo, BIGISLAND, Kobudo, KOBUDO.com. That's the website for me and my dojo that I have in Hilo, Hawaii. under the umbrella of the Ryukyu Coalition, or the Ryukyu East Asian Martial Arts Coalition. And my website is Big Island Kobudo on YouTube. Or my YouTube page is Big Island Kobudo on YouTube, so you can find that pretty easily. And if you just search my name, Jack Musick, that's Jack Musick, you won't find it on YouTube, because there are some bands that have the same name. There's a famous oceanographer, maybe, that has the same name. So you have to search, like, if you search Jack Musick and karate, you'll find me. And I'm going to also start a new YouTube page called Ayearinokinawa, where I'll exclusively put every one of these videos, part 0, part 1, 2, and 3. Some of the parts I will put on my Big Island Kobudo YouTube page. Some of them I'm just going to put on the Ayearinokinawa YouTube page, but they'll all be on that page. Be sure to, if you like these videos, be sure to click like and watch them, share them with some friends. And I'll have an email set up at some point that I'll plug next time if you want to get onto a mailing list, you know, about this cultural stuff. So I've been doing Okinawan classical martial arts for 17 years now. I was lucky enough to live in Kansas. I lived in Garden City, Kansas, about 5.5, 6 hours from Kansas City, Kansas, where, that's pretty cool, huh? Where Taika Seiyu Oyata lived from 1977 until last year. And he was basically a Okinawan grandmaster, one of the greatest martial artists of the 20th century. And he moved to Kansas City because one of my teachers, Steve Stark, came to Okinawa to find him in the 70s. And then he came back to Kansas. So I was just lucky enough to be near him and get to see him and train with him and his top students since I've been doing martial arts. And that led me to being interested in Okinawa for many years. And then my teacher, I have two teachers, Bill Gossett and Steve Stark. And my teacher, Bill, basically kicked me in the ass and told me to go open a dojo somewhere. And he said, "Where do you want to go?" And I said, "I love the Big Island, and I love Hilo, Hawaii, and that's where I want to go. But I want to be with you for the next, like, 3 years, learn a bunch more, and then move to Hawaii." And Bill was like, "No, you have to go now. You're young, you've got nothing holding you back, you're not married, you don't have a girlfriend." Not that that would hold you back, but, you know, he said, "You need to go now, because if it's a dream, you'll dream it forever, and you'll never make it happen. It'll just be a dream. You need to go do something." So I followed his advice. Everything fell into place. I joined Hui Okinawa, which is an Okinawan Kinjinkai, or an Okinawan society in Hilo, Hawaii, with a bunch of people that have roots in Okinawa from their ancestors. Many of them are Sansei or Yonsei, 3rd or 4th generation. Some of them are Issei, and they moved from Okinawa to Hawaii. And I met all the right people on the Big Island. I have many great teachers, and if you're watching this, you know who you are, and I love you. And when I moved to Hawaii, I just wanted to, I loved Hawaiian music ever since I was young, you know. I found that first Martin Denny record, and then that led me to look into Hapa Haole music and many other Hawaiian music forms. And I just wanted to live on the Big Island, enjoy Hawaiian music, and work, live the good life. But then that led me to going back to school, and that led me to coming to Okinawa. So I am here in Okinawa now. And when I was young and I first started Okinawan martial arts, I wanted to come to Okinawa, but I wasn't able to manifest that at that time. And here I am now. And it's thanks to many great people that have helped me along the way, that have given me love and support. And this trip is all because of all of you that are watching now. You helped me to make this happen. And my one message that many people give, so it's kind of cliched, but if you're young and you're watching this, and even if you're old and you're watching this, follow your dreams. Just work hard in life, work hard in school, work hard in art, or whatever you do, and follow your dreams. And I promise you, if you follow your dreams, you will meet all the right people, everything will fall into place, and that dreams you did not know that you even had will come true, along with all of your dreams that you want to come true. And you can make it happen, you just have to try, I promise you, and work hard, and it will happen. So, part 0 of A Year in Okinawa, I am sort of in the middle of campus for Ryukyu Daigaku, and there's a pond, an ike, I think it is, that's sort of over in this direction. It's rather big, we'll get a shot of it another time. It is around here in this natural gully, I don't know what you'd call it. But there's the stairway we walk down to come down here. And I showed you the close-up of the coins earlier. And so according to a great, really amazing person that lives here, another exchange student from Bulgaria, this is a sacred place. And there are many sacred places in Okinawa, sacred groves, and we will visit some of those in the future. And he told me this was a sacred place, so I need to follow up on that and find out some more, but this seemed like a perfect place to videotape a little introduction to this video series. And I think that's about it for today. If I think of anything else, I don't want to blabber on too much. I hope you watch these videos, or at least, you know, some of them, or part of them, or send them to somebody that you think might enjoy them. But okay, part 1, I'm going to upload. It's a song that that the Japanese conversation class I'm taking. It's a song that the teacher showed to us. I don't have the name of it in front of me now, but it introduces many place names in Okinawa, many cities. And it's a cute little tune, it's rather catchy, so I will post that as part 1. And then part 2, I just filmed yesterday, and I need to edit together, and I'll get to work on that soon. That was a Thai New Year's celebration that we did at the International House yesterday. There are students here from Thailand, and they put on a wonderful New Year's celebration for us to share their culture and food and dance and traditions, and it was so much fun. I can't tell you how much fun it was, and I hope you can see some of that in part 2 that I will post soon. And then part 3, like I said, I just filmed today on complete accident. There was an ayearinokinawa demonstration from one of the circles, one of the clubs here on campus, and then after that there was the little jazz show. And then from there, I have a lot of great ideas. I've met many wonderful, wonderful people that are just brilliant. And we'll be speaking to them about what they do and about their perspective on life and on Okinawa and Greater Japan and their specialty areas like art or music or language. And I look forward to sharing these experiences with you. And this isn't about me going on an ego trip. And let me take a step back, right? I just took that accidentally. But I think, you know, as a filmmaker, I guess, for lack of a better word, or just someone who's sharing what I'm doing now, I want to take a step back and say, you know, this isn't about me going on an ego trip and like, ooh, look at me, you know, look at what I'm doing, isn't it cool, la-di-da-di-da. No, this is about you. What are you going to do? What are you going to go out into the world and create, okay? I don't want you to just sit back and experience life vicariously through these videos, okay? This is like a call to action for you to go do something amazing. Because if you're watching this, I know you're an amazing person. And I know that you have untapped potential. Even if you are at the top of your game in this world, you have untapped potential. And you can do better. And you just have to strive and make it happen. So whatever you're doing, whether it's art, teaching, science, dance, architecture. You probably have a skill set that you haven't even tapped and you haven't even imagined that you possess. So watch these videos and enjoy them, and that's great, but do something awesome for yourself and share it with me. And I'll send you my, I'll give you my email next time, and you can write me and I'll respond. And I look forward to seeing what you're going to do. And I look forward to seeing you making a positive change in the world, or a positive contribution in whatever your field is. So I think that's about it for today. This is long enough, and certainly the other videos will be more than long enough. The first, number 2 and 3. So let's take a look around here a little bit, and then we will sign off for the day. So thank you very much for watching this. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you for watching this. And to my Japanese teachers, I'm sorry I only gave the Uchinaguchi intro. I forgot to give the Japanese intro. So that is my fault. I apologize. Gomen kudasai. And again, to all of the teachers, all of my family, everyone who has personally helped me out as well, and everyone who I've come in contact with in daily life, my friends, my classmates, my friends in Hui, Okinawa, all of my acquaintances at the University of Hawaii at Hilo, and all of the professors who know my face as just some crazy dude around campus but have never talked to me. Thank you to each and every one of you, and love and respect to all of you. And if I've never met you before, love and respect to you as well. So let's take a quick look, and then we'll get out of here for the day. So let's see here. So yeah, little offerings here. We see let's see. We see go-in pieces. I see ju-in piece, and I see some ichi. So those are 5. Let's see, that's 5, and that's a tenner, and that's a 1. And maybe I should give something as well, right? You got to give back in this world. I believe it was Robert Heinlein. He didn't make up the phrase, but he probably made the acronym for it, TANSTAFL. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. So because I'm filming here, I think I have to give respect where respect is due. So you can see these bags around. They're doing some sort of scientific research here. I'm not sure exactly what it involves. But there's more of them here. Maybe we can see this sign, and then somebody that can read Japanese better than me can tell us what it says. And if you want to translate it or leave a comment or something, that is fine as well. Not going to linger there too long. You can pause it if you want to look at that. And then we've got this wonderful little pond down here. That then goes to the bigger pond. I'm not sure if there's a spring somewhere, but I would love to find out a little more. Little waterfall. Mushrooms. I'm not sure if these are edible or not. And then, let's see, it's probably a little too dark. Oh, maybe you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick up the fish. You can see some rather big fish in the water there. I'd say that one's like maybe a foot long. I'm like at least 30, 40 feet away. Yeah. And sometimes you see them even in this little shallow area too. So I don't know what that's about exactly. And we've got bamboo. And oh wow. This is even tagged. Whatever kind of a vine this is has these seed pods on them. And has a tag on it. Can we read that? Okay, so I think this is a perfect spot to end it for the day. And we're right at about 22 minutes, so if you stayed through and watched the whole thing, thank you. That was very kind of you. And go ahead and click like if you like this video. And please stay tuned for more. There's going to be a lot of great stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you. So again, my name is Jack Musick, and I will see you next time.